Hi, it's Ray, ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I buy trade paperbacks, I buy omnibuses, I love them, I love talking about them, and I hope you enjoy watching me talk about them. This is If I Could Only Keep 5 Omnibus Marvel Edition. I told you it was coming. Now, if you missed the first part, If I Could Only Keep 5 Omnibuses DC Edition, please check my former videos and you'll see it. Coming up, we've got If I Could Only Keep 5 Epic Collections, If I Could Only Keep 5 Absolute Editions, If I Could Only Keep 5 Indie Comics, If I Could Only Keep 5 Compendiums, all that stuff's coming up. But this is the one. This is one a lot of you have been waiting for. It's If I Could Only Keep 5 Omnibuses Marvel Edition. Now let's get started. It's a Chubby Ray video, so you know I gotta have honorable mention. And that's because this is so hard. Picking 5 omnibuses out of all my Marvel collection is really, really hard to do. So I couldn't pick just 5. I had to have honorable mention, so let's get started with it. Star Wars by Jason Aaron. This is a fantastic omnibus. If you watch the original Star Wars Episode 4, I want you to remember that and then get this book. It is exactly what you think happens right after the movies. This omnibus is so good. The stories line up great with what would happen. John Cassaday's art is amazing. He captures a likeness of all these heroes. And he furthers the story after one of the greatest movies ever made. In my opinion, it might be the best movie ever made. He furthers the mythos of Star Wars. He creates new characters. He introduces you to new worlds. It truly is a fantastic omnibus. Honorable mention number 1, Star Wars. Honorable mention number 2, Daredevil by Ed Brubaker. Oh man, this is a short book. This is not a very thick book. You know, if you're only allowed to get 5 books, it's gonna be hard to pick a thin book. But man, I'll tell you, this is a great book. It's a fantastic story. Ed Brubaker is one of my favorite authors. He killed it in this book. This is art by Michael Lark, and it's fantastic. It includes the story Devil in Cell Block D, which is one of the finest stories ever told. That's when Matt Murdock, Wilson Fisk, Frank Castle, and Bullseye all end up in jail together. Plus, even though Matt Murdock's in prison, there's another Daredevil running around, and there's a mystery of who it is. It's truly a great book. It's really fascinating, and if you've never read it, I highly recommend Daredevil by Ed Brubaker, Volume 1. Honorable mention number 2. Here we go. Honorable mention number 3. The New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis, Volume 1. This is a great book. It starts with Avengers Disassembled, which is an incredible story. It's the tearing down of the Avengers, and it jumps right into the creation of the New Avengers. It's David Finch art, and he's amazing. It's a great story, and it introduces people like Wolverine and Spider-Man as part of the Avengers. Plus, it brings back the Sentry as a major part of the Marvel Universe. This book is so good. It's everything that happens New Avengers style. It kicks off everything. It kicks off Civil War. It kicks off Secret Invasion. All this stuff goes through this book. I just think this is a crucial book for Marvel history and definitely an honorable mention on my list. Now remember the rules. Only 1 character for an omnibus. My next honorable mention, The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 2 by J. Michael Straczynski. This is fantastic. I gotta tell you, this book has everything. J. Michael Straczynski, one of my favorite all-time authors. It's got art by Mike Deodato. It's fantastic. It looks good. It's great stories. I mean, look at that. This omnibus ties in with the New Avengers, and it's all the stories of Spider-Man. He's married to MJ. They're totally in love. MJ and Aunt May have to come live in the Avengers Tower. It's all in here. And then, of course, it eventually goes into Civil War, where Peter Parker's life is turned upside down. We also see Peter in not just his regular Spider-Man suit, but the suit that was made for him by Tony Stark. What a great suit that was, man. Great stories. Plus, this is the omnibus where he returns to the black suit. Back in Black is an amazing story. And this omnibus ends with One More Day, which, as you know, changes Spider-Man's life forever. This is a fantastic omnibus. Honorable mention number 4. Honorable mention 5. I got Hulk by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. This is a great omnibus. Jeff Loeb is awesome. This is the Hulk omnibus that contains both the Hulk and the Red Hulk. This is the creation of the Red Hulk, and it's crazy. I won't give any spoilers, but if you've never read it, it is crazy. Is the Red Hulk just a persona of Bruce Banner, or is he something more? You'll have to read the book and find out. And it is really cool. And everybody guest stars in this book. You've got Iron Man, Captain America, Wolverine, so many people guest starring. It is a fantastic book. It's Hulk by Jeff Loeb. It is fantastic. That's my last honorable mention. Now, let's get to the 5. If I can only keep 5 omnibuses, Marvel Edition. Number 5, Astonishing X-Men. I was thinking either this or New X-Men or one of about 20 other X-Men omnibus I have. I went with this one. I love it. Josh Whedon told a great story. John Cassaday's art is fantastic. This story moves at a great pace. The true star of this book, of all people, is Kitty Pryde. You've got Cyclops and Emma Frost furthering their acquaintance. Great guest stars like the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, and the book ends with a great, unforgettable space story. It really, really is magnificent. This is a great book. Number 5, if I could only keep 5 omnibuses, Marvel Edition, Astonishing X-Men. Number 4, he's one of my favorite authors. You knew he was going to be in this list. It's Ed Brubaker, Captain America. This is the Captain America omnibus where we find out about the Winter Soldier. Cap starts investigating and looking for a Russian assassin who has killed people for the last 50 years. And as he investigates, he starts to figure out, oh no, do I know this person? It is truly a great omnibus. This is what the Marvel Universe movie was based on. It's got that great Steve Epting art and awesome Captain America action. And it's right in line with New Avengers Volume 1, following that same Avengers Disassembled into Civil War. All those different things are part of this book. And of course, that major event that happens at the end of Civil War is mostly in this book. More importantly, this book contains the Winter Soldier, who is an awesome character that was created by Ed Brubaker in this book. Now he's become such a staple of Marvel lore. This is a fantastic omnibus. Captain America by Ed Brubaker. If I could only keep 5 omnibus, Marvel Edition. Number 3. You could only do 1 character per omnibus on the master list, and this was hard. Finding just 1 book for this character because I've got a lot of omnibuses with this character and I love them all. But this was my favorite. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. I could have picked Volume 2, 3, 4. They're all fantastic. Brian Michael Bendis wrote a masterpiece of a series. It truly is fantastic. And Mark Bagley artwork, come on. It's a retelling of Spider-Man's origin, and it's a fantastic story. It reintroduces Peter Parker, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, and so much more. In fact, it was a retelling of everything Spider-Man, and because it was in a new universe, Bendis could get away with all kinds of things. This is a truly, truly great book, and it was a truly great series. Mark Bagley's artwork is so fantastic. This is one of those books you read through it, then you read Volume 2, 3, 4, and then you go back and read 1 again. By the way, Volume 5 is coming out next month. Can't wait. That's number 3, Ultimate Spider-Man. All right, so we got number 5, Astonishing X-Men. Number 4, Captain America. Number 3, Ultimate Spider-Man. Number 2, Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four, Volume 1. This is amazing. There's no way this book was going to be off my list. What Hickman does is fantastic. He tells the story of the Richard Storm family, but mostly he tells the story of Reed Richards and really lets you visualize how tough it is being this man. This is the story of Reed Richards building the bridge that lets him connect to other universes. It's how the bridge affects his family, and of course the bridge is how he connects with the Council of Reeds. This omnibus contains the Solve Everything story, which is, in my opinion, maybe the finest Fantastic Four story ever written. A group of Reed Richards from all over the multiverse and all over dimensions come together to figure out how to solve everything. It's a story that'll have you asking questions about your own life. What would you do when Reed Richards is given a choice of either to solve everything and make existence better or be with his family? It is truly a great book. Jonathan Hickman wrote a masterpiece, and this omnibus ends in the saddest of ways, with the death of one of our main characters. Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, Volume 1. Amazing. It's number 2 on my If I Could Only Keep 5 Omnibus Marvel Edition. And now, number 1. Before we move forward, I want to remind you that if I could only keep 5 Epic collections, if I could only keep 5 Absolute editions, if I could only keep 5 DC Finest collections, if I could only keep 5 Independent collections, if I could only keep 5 Compendiums, those lists are all coming. But now it's time for the If I Could Only Keep 5 Omnibus Marvel Edition number 1. Let's get to it. Venom Venomnibus by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. This is an amazing omnibus, number 1. I was not even a Venom fan until I read this omnibus. The writing is so fantastic on it. The art is incredible. Ryan Stegman does such a fantastic job. He might be our finest working artist right now. This omnibus contains the creation of Null. It explains what the symbiote is, where it comes from, how it's part of a hive mind. It's fantastic. This book introduces Eddie Brock's son, Dylan, who's a great part of the Venom story. It also shows us Carnage, which leads into Absolute Carnage, which is a great story. And also, one of the villains in this story, the Maker, who's incredible. This omnibus puts Eddie Brock through so many obstacles, but he grows. It has great guest stars too, like Captain America, the Avengers, SpiderMan. So many awesome guest stars. We see Eddie Brock and his son end up in a whole different world, which is really interesting. And of course, it concludes with the King in Black storyline. The Venomnibus by Cates and Stegman is fantastic. The number 1 omnibus that I would keep if I was told I could only keep 5. It's Venom by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. I love this omnibus. I cannot recommend it enough. You will love it too. Well, there's my list. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm loving these lists, although they're very hard. It's very hard to select only 5, but it's been fun making it, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. So like, comment, let me know if I'm wrong. If you think something else should have been on the list, let me know. That's what those comments are for. I will talk to you guys next video. Remember, I'm keeping it going. If I could only keep 5. Next one will be coming out soon, so make sure you keep checking back here. I'm Chubby Ray. Have a great rest of your day.